Hi everyone, welcome to Study House Academy YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going through Maha Bodhi School 2019 Semester Assessment 2 Primary Form Mathematics Booklet A. Question 1. In which of the following numbers does the digit 7 stands for? 7,000. Okay, so 7 and 7,000. So we have 1,000 placing, so the answer is option 2. Question 2. Which of the following numbers, when rounded to the nearest 10, becomes 32,900? Okay, so when it comes to rounding, we'll look at, for example, to the nearest 10. Okay, so the first thing I'll do is underline the digit in the 10th placing and then look at the number behind it. If it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we'll round up. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll round down. Okay, so in this case, it's 3, so we have to round down to 40. So this is 32840. The second option, 8. So we round up. So when we round up, we plus 1. So this will be 32900. Okay, option 3, this is 0. Behind is 5. We'll round up. So 32910. And the last one, this is 5 and behind is 1, so we'll round down to 50. So 32950. So the answer here is option 2. Question 3. What fraction of the shapes in the box are heart shapes? So we have 1, 2, 3 hearts out of the total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So hearts out of total is 3 out of 8. So option is 1. Question 4. Which of the following fractions is in its simplest form? Okay, simplest form means the numerator and denominator we can't divide any further. So let's take a look at option 1. We can divide by 2 and divide by 2. Okay, for option 2, we can't divide 5 or 6 by any number. So this is the simplest form. So let's take a look at option 3. We can divide by 2, divide by 2. So we have 6 divided by 2 is 3, 8 divided by 2 is 4. And then for the last one, we can divide by 3, divide by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1, 9 divided by 3 is 3. So answer is option 2. Question 5. Write 4 whole 3 out of 20 as a decimal. Okay, so converting fraction to decimal, there are a couple of ways. So the first method is we will change the denominator to out of 10, 100, or 1000. The second method would be to use long division. So in this case, the denominator is 20. So we will use method 1 and change the denominator to out of 100. Okay, so 20 to 100 will times 5. So the numerator would also times 5. So 3 times 5 we have 15. So 4 whole 15 out of 100 is the same as 4.15. So answer will be option 4. So 15 out of 100 is the same as 15 divided by 100. Okay, so if you move the placing by 2's placing, you'll notice it's 0.15. Question 6. In the figure below, which angle is smaller than a right angle? Okay, so right angle means 90 degrees, smaller than 90 degrees. Okay, so we can know it's option C. Okay, so anything is smaller than a 90 degree is called an acute angle. Anything that's greater than a 90 degree is called an obtuse angle. Okay, obtuse angle. Question 7. The figure below is a square with an area of 36 square centimeter. What is the length of one side of the square? Okay, so the properties of square is that they have 4 equal sides. And how do we find the area? The formula of the area is length times breadth. And since this is a square, it means that the length and the breadth is the same number, right? Okay, so what times what will give you 36 square centimeter? Okay, so you know the answer is 6 times 6. Answer will be option 1. Question 8. Tom started driving into Malaysia at 1945. He arrived at his destination 3 hours 20 minutes later. At what time did he reach his destination? Okay, so if we draw a timeline, this is 1945. Okay, 3 hours later. will be 22, 45, and then we'll split this into 15 minutes first. Okay, so I'll make it into 2300 and then plus another 5 minutes, so it will be 2305. 2305 is the same as 11:05 p.m. Answer is option 4. Question 9. Which one of the following is a multiple of both 4 and 6? Okay, multiple of 4 and 6, we'll just list them down: 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 22, 26, 40. Okay, number 6, 12, 18, alright, so we can see that 10 is not in both of the lists. Okay, 12 is, 16 is not, 18 is not. So answer is option 2. Question 10. Which one of the following figures in the square grid below has both parallel and perpendicular lines? Okay, parallel lines means these two lines are moving in the same direction and they will never ever meet. Perpendicular lines means two lines meeting at the point and the point is 90 degrees. Alright, so these are the two types of lines. So we want to find the figure that has both of it. So let's take a look at option 1. Okay, so probably this has a 90 degree and 90 degree, but it doesn't have any perpendicular lines and parallel lines. Okay, let's take a look at option 2. Okay, so option 3 is out as we don't have any perpendicular. There's parallel lines over here, but there's no perpendicular lines. Okay, this one it has parallel line, but it does not have any perpendicular line, so this is out. Okay, let's take a look at option 4. So this is the line here. Okay, so we have parallel line, but there's no perpendicular lines. Okay, so option 4 is also out. So if we take a look at option 1, we have two intersection that is 90 degree, and then where's the parallel line? Okay, the parallel line is over here. Okay, this line and this line. Okay, so if you extend this line out, you know it's actually moving in the same direction and it will form a pair of parallel lines. So answer is option 1. Question 11. Which one of the following is equals to 0.36? Okay, so this is the 10th placing and this is the 100th placing. So 10th placing means it is out of 10, 100th placing means it is out of 100. Okay, so this is 3 out of 10 and this is 6 out of 100. So answer will be option 3. Question 12. Bella is facing southwest direction. Which of the following turns will result in him facing north? Okay, so let's revise our north, south, east, west. Okay, there is north, south, east, west, north, east, south, east, south, west, north, west. Okay, this person is facing southwest. Okay, so this person is facing here. And then we want to end up at north. Okay, so 90 degree clockwise. So if we move 90 degree clockwise, it would be at northwest. Okay, so this is wrong. 135 degree anti-clockwise. So we have 45, 45, 90, 90 plus another 45. We'll end up at east. So this is out. Okay, so 225. So 90, 180. 180 plus 45 will have 225 degree anti-clockwise. So the answer is option 3. Question 13. The perimeter of a piece of cardboard as shown below is 76 cm. Its breadth is 14 cm. Find its length. Alright, perimeter means the fence of the figure. So if we add up length plus breadth will get 76 centimeter. We know that this is the breadth. The breadth is 14 and 14. Okay, so length plus 14 will give us 76. So we know length plus length will be equals to 76 minus 14 minus 14, we'll have 48. So 2 length is equals to 48. 1 length will be 48 divided by 2, and we'll know the answer is 24. So this is 24, this is 24, and this is 14. So the length is answer 1. Question 14. The figure below is formed by 3 rectangles. Okay, find the perimeter of the figure. Alright, so this is a very commonly tested question. So this part here is the same as this part plus this part plus this part. Right, and then this part here is the same as this part plus this part plus this part. Okay, so basically we just have to add 23 and 23 because this 3 blue part right up to be 23. Okay, and then this green part here would be equals to 37. So the perimeter of the figure basically will just be 23 plus 23 plus 37 plus 37. The final answer would be 120 centimeters. So answer is option 3. Question 15. The bar graph below shows the favorite colors of some children. So we have the colors and then the number of children. What is the difference between the number of children who chose yellow and the number of children who chose the color which is most like? Okay, so we have yellow and most like. Okay, so we can see the longest bar would be blue. So we want to find the difference. Difference means we want to minus away. We want to use the bigger number and minus away the smaller number. Okay, so we want to find, okay, blue here is 20. Okay, so we have 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 25 children chose blue. And how many children chose yellow? We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, so to find the difference, we just take 25 minus 15 and we'll get 10. Answer is option 1. Question 16. The line graph below shows the number of pens sold by the bookshop from Monday to Friday. Which day did the bookshop sell 3 times as many pens as Thursday? So we want to find 3 times. So this is 1 unit, okay? And then we want to find 3 units. So Thursday is over here. We have 20 on Thursday. 3 times basically means we times 3 equals to 60. So basically we have to find which day sells 60 pens. So we can see over here 60. Okay, this is on Monday. So answer is option 1. Okay, Peter is thinking of 2 numbers. Peter is thinking of 2 numbers. The only common factors of the numbers are 1 and 3. The first common multiple is 18. One of the number is 9. What is the other number? Okay, so since the first common multiple is 18, means that the number itself must be smaller than 18, right? Because we want to count in multiples. So we can't start with 27, because if we have 27, then the next multiple would be 54. Okay, so it's impossible to get 18. So option 1 is definitely out. Alright, so the next hint that we have is that the only common factors, okay, so the keyword here is only common factors, is 1 and 3. So let's take a look at the factors of 9. We have 1 times 9, and we have 3 times 3. Okay, let's take a look. What are the factors of 6? Okay, so we have 1 times 6, 2 times 3. Okay, what are factors of 3? We have 1 times 3, that's it. Okay, 1 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 6. Okay, so based on these factors, the only factors is 1 and 3. Okay, so the only numbers that's similar to 9 is 1 and 3. So we know answer 18, the number 18 is out because we have more than 1 and 3. We also have 9 as a common factor. So the answer 18 is out. Okay, let's move on. The first common multiple is 18. So let's take a look at the multiples of 6. 6, 12, 18. Okay, so next one. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Again, the multiples of 9 is 9, 18. For the common multiples, the first common multiples, the answer 3 would be out because 9 would be the first common multiple. So 3 would not be possible. So we are left with option 4. Answer is 6. Question 18. In a library, 3 out of 5 of the people were adults and the rest were children. 3 out of 4 of the children were girls. There were 40 more girls than boys. How many adults were there in the library? Alright, so if we draw a model, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so 3 out of 5, this is adult. This is children. 3 out of 4 of the 2 out of 5 were girls. Okay, so if we split this into 4 equal parts using the model method, okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. So this 3 out of 4 were girls. And we'll know the remaining here would be boys. The next line says there were 40 more girls than boys. So we have 3 units for girls and 1 unit for boys. So the extra part will be 2 units. So if 2 units is equals to 40, 1 unit is equals to 20. So we know this 1 unit here is 20. How many adults were there in the library? So since we split one big unit into 2 parts, okay, we know that this 1 unit is 20, so we have 20, 20, 20. So the number of adults is option 2, we have 60. Question 19, in the figure, ABCD is a rectangle. Find the area of the unshaded part. Right, so for this question, we can carry this part over to this part. Okay, so we can see that this shaded area, the area would be just 4 times the height. 4 meter times 10. So this is 40 square meter. Okay, same goes for this. This would just simply be 2 times 10, which is 20 square meter. So to find the unshaded, we can just find we can use the total area minus away the shaded area. So the total area is 20 times 10, which is 200. And then we minus away the shaded part, which is 40, and then also minus away 20. We'll have 140 square meter. So answer is option 3. Question 20. Object A, B, and C were weighed on a balance scale. Which of the following shows the possible mass of the 3 objects? Okay, so we have A and B. Okay, so maybe when it comes to weighing balance, one method we can do is just put them on a line. So let's say this is, okay, so this is light, and here is heavy. Okay, so A is heavier than B. Okay, so we can put A here and then B somewhere here. B is heavier than C, so no C is over here. Okay, so in comparison, A is heavier, followed by B, and then followed by C. Okay, the last balance scale shows that A is equals to B plus C. Okay, so when B and C add up together, it becomes A. So let's take a look at option 1. B and C, when they add it up, it must be equals to 32. So in this case, 14 plus 14 is 28. It's not 32. So option 1 is probably not possible. B and C, we add up to 32. Okay, so this is possible. And then let's check. A is heavier than B. Okay, true. Is B heavier than C? No. Okay, so in this case, 18 is larger than 14. But we want to make sure that B is bigger. So this is out. Let's check option 3. B and C, they add up to be 26. Okay, it's not even equals to A, so this is out. 18 plus 14 is equals to 32, correct? Okay, so if let's say A is 32, B is 18, C is 14. Okay, we can see it matches, right? So it's lightest to the heavier. So answer is option 4. Okay, that's all for today's video. I hope it has been helpful. And do consider subscribing and liking this video. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!